everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. This is part 7. Last time we went to Surkesh trying to create an alliance between the Turians and the Krogans so they can fight on Palaven, retake the Turian homeworld. And we had to rescue the one sole survivor, female Krogan, from Surkesh, who's the key to the genophage. So very curious to see how that's going to go. And both Primarch Victus and Rex want us to do a couple of missions for them as well. So we do have a few things to look into. So funnily enough, our oldest mission is the Leviathan one. But we might be having to check out the galaxy map and see what's opened up for us, because we have gotten some stuff to go to Chanka and Attican Traverse, and then also Cerberus has taken control of an old military installation on Tuchanka as well. So we are being pushed in the direction of Tuchanka, and it is also a priority mission. So I want to make sure that I can get some other stuff done before we go there. So we're going to explore the galaxy map after talking to some crewmates on the Normandy. So I believe last episode we chatted to everyone on this deck, ran through the war room, spoke to our lovely friends down in the war room, and I'm going to go and chat to everyone else, see what type of dialogue we can get from them, and then we'll go back out into space, so we can see if people have moved anywhere. Morden's on the ship with the female Krogan, so that's going to be interesting to talk to. Javik's still in port cargo. James and Cortez, as usual, they are downstairs, so that's fine. Very interested to see if I'll ever see a goddamn Mass Effect poker get like this. This seems so intentional, right? We got music playing, we got alcohol, we got cards, we got fucking ashtrays. I'm gonna walk into this bar sometime and end up seeing something something going down. I don't know. Kind of hope so. And again, I'll mention it's a weird shame that I can't drink at the bar anymore. But we were told that Glyph's terminal.
Still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Well, look, I did say last episode that Rex is using Wikipedia on that terminal. He's finding out about the Crucible already. He's using his smarts. But Glyph has some more information on this terminal. So let's have a look. Advanced Biotic Implants is a sophisticated biofeedback system that interfaces with a set of Armor's microcomputers. The amp can be set to help streamline the use of biotic skills and combat powers or increase their damage instead. So damage or recharge speed. We'll go for a reach. Actually, I'll do damage because my recharge speed is already pretty good. So we'll do a damage bonus. Weapon upgrade kit. This field kit can be used for a one-time upgrade to a variety of weapons to increase ammo capacity or the potential damage dealt. We'll do weapon damage as well.
Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Okay. Email from Professor Takisha to Dr. Oduol. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Fair enough. Be like, Are we bugged now? Who's listening to these conversations? I'm glad that Liara, because I was worried initially in Mass Effect 2 when we got with the whole Shadowbreaker thing. I was like, oh no, is Liara going to go like mad with power? So I'm really glad that she didn't go in that direction. She is using the Shadowbreaker's resources and power for very good reasons.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up. I guess we're at war with Cerberus now, huh? I've never actually seen a female Krogan. Seems like they're the real brains on Tuchanka. Good to see Morden's still alive and kicking, and still finding new ways to cause trouble. Maybe later.
Okay. I kind of wish in those situations where we just run through bonus dialogue that they have to talk to us about.
Females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Yeah, what I was just going to say, but I didn't realize that was going to trigger a cutscene right away, is I do wish that Shepard does have some back and forth when they say stuff, but a lot of the time we just kind of like run through their dialogue, and then we walk away. So I do kind of prefer it when Shepard responds, which is very nice, like actually has something to say.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe
So
with an
good.
inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects. Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across the entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
Sometimes you forget at points because of how Morden is as a character, and he's like very smart and a scientist and stuff like that. But you forget he's also a ruthless killer. Like he's such a unique little blend of scientist and psychopath. But like not necessarily a psychopath, but I'm just like taking it to an extreme. But like him being like very skilled killer as well. He's done some stuff.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
Also, Morden, you've got a lot of scars. Maybe you need to watch out for Eve. She might fall for you instead of Garrus, because Garrus is mine, and I don't have any scars anymore.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Wow.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else. No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
He's such a good character.
Shepard, how can I help?
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Wow.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets, so when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
Love her character design. It's really cool.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
She is very wise. She got a lot of statements, which is cool.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
I genuinely love how when you get introduced to Rex in Mass Effect 1, I'm pretty sure the first mission we took him on was the one where we went after Fist. And he killed him, and he's like, I had a job to do, and you took me along to it, so I did the job. That's it. And we're like doing the whole, I feel like we're gonna have a troublemaker on our hands, you know. And I was like, oh, I'm like a bit worried having this dude with us. And you slowly get to know him with some stuff over the course of Mass Effect 1. You get his family's armor, and you learn things about him by talking to him, and you really like appreciate him because he's actually got a lot of depth to him. So it's. And that's another prime example of, you know, first impressions of a character and then actually, you know, getting to know them and seeing their full story. So when you get to that tension point on Vermeer and you've gone through some stuff together, you're like, oh, I don't want to have it to come to this where we could potentially lose you. And then when you reunite in Mass Effect 2, it's like a very happy thing. And then just how he acts in Mass Effect 3, like you understand everything about the genophage and everything that they've had to be through, to go through. The Krogan have had it pretty damn rough, that's for sure. But they have systems in place. They have things working for them, and I genuinely think like Rex, especially, is one of the best characters. I'm really curious to see how Grunt has progressed. I'm excited to see Grunt again. I'm assuming he's going to be on Tuchanka, so I'm pretty excited to see how far he's come along in terms of his own personal development as well.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
Did this pop up again? This is my goldfish brain. Because
why would the other clans give Rex trouble?
Cool.
You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate.
Oh, no.
Rex is different.
That's
He's
right.
a mutant.
See, sometimes when
You can tell him.
it disappears and and then you pick the next one and then the other one appears again and you're just like, is that a new option? My brain, I forgot already.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence. excuses to earn them honor.
And that's why the blood pack exists, for example.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tachanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tachanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Wasn't his ear.
Modern singing is always a pleasure.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
I wonder how this conversation would have gone with Male Shepherd. I like this camaraderie though. This is really nice. Dr. Chakwas has been relocated. Where is she? She's in the crew's quarters. Okay, and Engineer Adams is in there as well. Cool. So they've both moved. Let's go check out. I guess because they'll have an update. Because Dr. Chakwas will be like, my lab has a Solarian and a Krogan in it.
Can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
And he says nothing. He's like, sucks. But this is much better than in... And then this guy just fucking going, man, I picked the wrong time to come in here and study.
Hello, Commander.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed. Commander.
Okay, they had something to say, which is good. We'll go to engineering, so we can speak to our pals down there, and then we can move on with our lives. Okay, engineering.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced is pure murder.
Commander?
Imagine not bringing these two back. Imagine not bringing those two back. So Javik's still down here in Port Cargo, right? Oh, hang on, nope. Oh, no, he's moved back to his... Sorry, wait. He's moved back to his room. Yeah, let's go back to him. He just went down to the bottom for a stroll last time.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
Wow, nice. So Liara catching Javik up on, you know, post his cycle's Reaper War. Like, Prothean life and stuff.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one.
If you could defeat me in combat, you can dissect me. Problematic.
This Cerberus, I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped.
There's this whole problem with speaking to characters with their back to you, is you can't get in front of them, so when they look at you to talk to them, they break their own neck.
The Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes?
I love that. Alright, cool. Let's move on. We'll head back out to CIC. And we'll take a look at what our galaxy map is now. See if we've got some new locations. So we got the Krogan DMZ, which is opened up. Extract Turian survivors, investigate Cerberus presence. We've also opened up the Ninma cluster for missing scouts, which is another Reaper-controlled space. Cool, which means I've got more systems to check out, so we'll see what I can find on other systems. We might even be able to find some other planets that we need to go through for some assignments, so I'll take a look through some systems now and see what I can find. Alright, we've explored the systems a little bit more, just picked up a couple of war assets and some credits and stuff, and we're going to do the missing scouts in the Ninma cluster now, because seeing as the priority mission is on Tuchanka, makes sense to do something a little bit separate to that at the moment. So we'll do Ninma cluster to investigate the missing scouts. We'll see how that goes, and then see if that opens up some more opportunities to do some other things. Naturally, by the way.
Light jump successful.
Naturally. When scouting systems, Reapers are always ready and waiting to destroy you. Investigate the missing scouts on Utukku. Although Utukku is habitable, extreme temperatures and violent weather have discouraged colonization. Because the planet has little liquid water to retain heat, surface temperatures regularly oscillate between 70 degrees Celsius to minus 60 degrees Celsius. Utukku's vegetation is notable for having evolved flexible central stalks to survive high-speed winds, as well as leathery leaves to shrug off the planet's frequent sandstorms. Animal life is mostly confined to the planet's small oceans. Utukku has few valuable minerals. Nice. That's land. Let's rescue some missing scouts. Got something new in the heavy pistol slot. This one looks actually really cool, by the way. Like, how cool does that gun look? Almost makes me want to put it back on, but look how weighty it is. That weighs a lot, that's for sure. Weighs a whole 100% more. God damn. I'll pass. And then on the sniper rifle, we unlocked a new one, the Raptor. Weighs the same as the Mantis, but looks like it does less damage, more capacity, higher fire rate. So it's like a semi-auto type deal. Oh, yeah. Let's take that off. We can take that off. I could experiment with giving Garrus something. That's the thing though. Less damage, less accurate. Like, don't you want something that's like a bit more of a... I think I'd rather take something that's a bit more of a hard hitter, especially on an AI squad mate who's, you know, doing their own stuff. Edie, however, can only wield pistol and a submachine gun, so we'll upgrade her to... I might actually give her the Geth one. Because it doesn't mention a weapon, a power recharge bar for other characters, I don't know if it applies to them. I don't know if the weapon recharge thing with like a weapon weight only applies to Shepard. So I don't know. Like, can we just chuck all of the heaviest stuff? Can we just chuck heavy stuff on other characters? I don't know. But like, because that means like, should I bother equipping a mod that reduces the weapon weight? Because it might not even be relevant. But I will increase the damage and I put pistol. Let's increase the rounds as well, and then for the submachine gun. Love how cool they look when they get upgraded, that you can actually see like the additional things get placed on it. Wonderful. I'll save on those 4 points for now. Edie, Unshackled AI. Weapon damage or tech power damage. We'll do tech power. And then I might make sure I can get one more point in to max out this. Shield recharge delay or squad mate tech power and duration. I might go for shield recharge delay, but that doesn't seem incredibly necessary right now. Garrus has overload, so I might do incinerate. Burn damage by additional 40%. Recharge speed. Recharge speed drops by a second, so we'll take that. Wonderful. Garrus, we'll save your points too. Alright, let's go. Let's drop in.
Any updates, Shepard?
Our backup's waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company, Krogan Commandos.
That's correct. They are an accomplished unit, made famous for their decisive action liberating a colony from Batarian pirates.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
There are many reasons that communication with the scouts could be disrupted.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
Still, it's troubling there are rumors at all. It's been years since you released the last Rachni Queen on the condition she'd disappear forever. Her race was all but extinct. She would not risk annihilation by starting a war.
Just be ready for anything.
Who knows what we could find, huh?
Yeah, shuttle just arrived. Moving team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
He's so happy.
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running Arlac Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
I thought he was going to be on Tuchanka. This is very pleasant, but of course, Arlak Company, the best of the best. Why wouldn't Grunt be leading that? That does make sense. But I thought he would be on Tachanka. Oh, that was very pleasant. He was so excited, like a goddamn puppy. He's just like, Shepard, my battle master. I love that. That's so good. Good to hear Steve Blum back again as well.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How'd you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlak Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal. And being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
I love that. That's so cool. Something that's interesting is I wonder what would happen if... Because it's possible for everyone to die in Mass Effect 2 in the suicide mission. And it's still possible for characters to survive even if you haven't done their loyalty mission. Like, we failed Zaid's loyalty mission, but he survived. But then I'm just wondering if we don't do, like, say, for example, Grunt's loyalty mission where he does that stuff, like, goes through the rite of proving on Tachanka, and he survives, what happens... I wonder how that influences his appearance in Mass Effect 3, you know? Be very interesting.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if your Krogan are half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. Chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Sounds like fun. Just like old times, Grunt.
Arlak Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good.
Who's the only other Krogan that doesn't have a helmet on? I'm curious. Claymore shotgun, nice. High caliber barrel. Spare parts. Love how whenever Garrus reunites with someone, he's all just like old times, eh? Just like he's friends with everybody. Everybody loves Garrus, right? But yeah, unexpected reunion. But he's bloodthirsty for the Rachni. I'm actually curious to see if it's actually going to end up being the Rachni. I believe in a previous episode I said that. I mean, what if it's the Cerberus experimented Rachni from Mass Effect 1?
Found his way into the action. Little guy's all grown up. Glad he's here.
Just take a look around the camp. Oh, bench. Okay. We may as well have a look at this new shotgun then. That's a weighty boy. Does a lot of damage though. So we could reduce the weapon weight? No, I don't have that yet. Okay, I don't have it for this. We can max out the damage, or we could spare shot capacity. I might wait until I can get the mod that can reduce the weapon weight for sure. We'll keep our eviscerator on. It's fine. That was the wrong button. Scared the shit out of me for a second there. Let's do incinerate on your weapon. Incinerate on your shortcut, sorry, and then armor piercing ammo. on that. So I like to have one of each ammo on both.
Understood.
Put armor piercing ammo on again. Cool.
Ready, Shepard. We're right behind you.
Okay. It's just a Krogan with their helmet off. I thought it would be like someone we could actually speak to because of the fact that they don't have a helmet on, but that's fine.
You ready to go?
Now let's talk, bud. Something that's bugging me, it actually made me think that I had sound coming from elsewhere. This has happened in the whole game so far, but I haven't really mentioned or brought it up. But like most, if not all, of the dialogue when you speak, it has an echo because obviously they're trying to do like realistic like sound design of when you're in a room and it's bouncing off the walls, like if you're in a hole and it echoes, or if you're outside and it's echoing. But like I feel like it's just like overdone ever so slightly. Like there's an echo on almost all dialogue, and it's yeah, when we reunited with the Grunt before, it was the weirdest it had ever been for me. So I was like, have I got sound coming from somewhere else? But it's the game just has a very interesting way of echoing the dialogue.
What did you do after the Collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
Tell me more about this company.
Arlak means Eye of Wrath. We are named after the fierce Tachanka's son.
Nice.
Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
Did Warlord Okeer imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okeer ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
Well, let's just hope they're like the bad kind and not the one that I rescued, because that's going to be awkward.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
All right, let's get going.
Finally. Right behind you, Shepard.
Oh, Oh.
Everyone all right?
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio contact.
On our way!
See the echoing there, because we're like lower down in tunnels, like that's fine. But when it's just like almost in every single conversation, oh man, there's a lot of echoing. Steve Blum's voice is so good. He's got so much range.
Something up ahead.
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah, if he has his weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I just have to have it now. Okay. Cool.
Is that webbing?
Looks like it.
Oh man. Okay. Where have we seen this before, huh? Ooh, excuse me, flashlight.
This darkness is going to make it a little harder, Shepard.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
They just went, let's do a little bit of horror again. Let's do some horror in our Mass Effect. Music kicks in.
Anybody catch that?
Confirmed.
We an alien right now? Spore pods.
Some kind of pod ahead.
Yeah, what is that? Careful.
Careful where you step.
The music is so good right now. But damn it, so many just dead ends.
Note the wires, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Maybe.
I love how Edie literally knows what it is, and Shepard's like, maybe. Oh, nice. There's a refuel. Maybe I'll just use some before I do that. Took Garrus's shields off. There we go. Found another one. Oh!
Light him up, Shepard.
Oh! Oh, we all died. Dude. Reaper Rachni. Holy shit.
Light him up, Shepard.
Oh, dude! Oh my god! Alright, let me get out into cover right away.
Light him up, Shepard.
Along the far wall, Shepard. Is that Rachni? Good eye.
Holy shit. Ravager. Holy shit. Swarmer. Dude. We've got Reaper Rachni.
I hardly recognized him.
Yep.
Reapers made some modifications.
Grunt, Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
The nest has to be here. The significant amount of Reaper forces indicates we are on the right path.
Oh, damn. Alright, let's read this codex entry.
Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through a process of implantation and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have theorized that it is easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
Oh, dude. These are the Rachni that we saved then, and then the Reapers have grabbed them. And then made, haha, they're our army now. That is bad news. That is bad news. Better than me having to end my, fight against the Rachni Queen that we saved, though, in that way. Come on. Trying to conserve my flame here.
Look at this. No question Reapers have been here.
Agreed. Let's find out why.
Assuming because in the weapon select that the heavy weapon, the flamethrower here, is not selectable means I don't know if I'll lose it if I pick another weapon, so I'm just not taking chances. Because I dare say the flamethrower is the most effective thing here.
A barrier, Shepard.
Copy that.
How are we getting by this? This looks important.
I love that EDI's actually like scanning stuff and like doing things with the environment instead of just standing there. That's really cool. Nice. I just got Garrus to overload it instead.
Shepard!
Anyone injured?
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on!
What was that noise, Shepard? Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
Well, that hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
It's such good banter between each other. There's two ways to go.
Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
It's pretty clear.
Got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Ugh, God. Dead end. Okay.
Look out! I'm on it.
Cool. I can use their overload ability and incinerate to if I need to. How effective is your incinerate, Edie? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ooh. I was seeing how close I could get, and there's my answer. Not very.
The last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Ereba on the Citadel.
No. We know that Asari, because that was the Asari in the Citadel, near like the gift shop or whatever that she was talking about fighting. Like there was a Krogan fighting. It's gonna be that one, isn't it? And it's gonna be that Asari. Know that they don't just drop. They don't have NPCs just dropping random pieces of information like that for no reason. Damn.
Another haul, Shepard.
Expect trouble.
Understood.
Cannibals too. I'm very limited as a Vanguard here. I can just mostly do pulling, I think, but my charge is going to be way too risky.
Will do. Rachni dead.
Keep the pressure up.
Understood.
Oh.
Right away.
It's not doing much, is it? The heavy melee to the cannibals. But yeah, charging with a flamethrower doesn't seem like the smartest thing to do, so I am not doing that.
I will.
What I might do for that reason is take charge off and map shockwave to Y. I can do Nova still if they get close. And I pressed the wrong button straight away. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Must be getting close, Shepard. Some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Casualties?
Ah.
Krogan fight better angry.
Running out of meta-gel here.
I will.
Kinda wish that it destroyed a bit more of them. That's fine. Running out of my flamethrower soon. Oh! What the f- Ah, great. Now we've got swarmers coming out of the pods. Good. Good stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. What about... Cool. Yeah, I can use shockwave. Shockwave works.
Push the bugs!
Ever so slightly it works. Just when I'm trying to conserve flamethrower ammo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that one. Oh no, these are different. These are gestation pods, right? These now we're literally an alien right now. Oh, wrong one.
The Rachni favor highly toxic environment for breeding, but this atmosphere is breathable.
The Reapers must have changed them. They definitely look different.
Well, yeah, they do. Of course they do. They're all mechanical now. They're like Rachni husks, essentially. BioWare were literally like, let's put alien in here. Fucking gestation pods and everything. Wrong button.
I bet they're breeding an army down here. Breeding like flies. And this place is well hidden. I mean, it adds up.
I agree. And they're throwing everything they've got at us so we don't reach the nest.
Shepard, we're blocked.
Ah.
Overrun. Shepard.
Go, buddy, go. Krogan! Ah! I got distracted.
It's up there, Shepard.
Come on!
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves. Buy you some time.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I have ammo. Krogan, get ready!
Love it.
Understood.
And you can still hear them, just making noises.
Take it slow.
Come on. Oh no. You really gonna make me do this?
What is that?
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Move it! Damn it!
We need a switch.
Heavy resistance
resistance.
This is it, people! Come on, we gotta get past these barriers.
Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, I pushed way too far ahead there, and I didn't need to.
Past these barriers.
Affirmative! You got it! Understood.
At once. They aren't letting up.
Stay focused.
Doing it now.
There's nothing. Keep it up, people.
Right. On the double!
Right.
You got it!
I will.
That's annoying.
Their numbers are staggering.
Keep it up, people.
At once.
Acknowledge.
Doing it now.
Bruh.
Right.
Oh, what? I wasn't even close to him. It glitched. Didn't even go the full way.
Shepard, the Rachni are backing off. Whatever spooked them won't last. Finish the job.
Copy that.
What the?
Manning's our load has ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
Yes. The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
Is this the same Rachni Queen that we saved? Because it was the only one, right? So I'm pretty sure this is our Rachni Queen. But she's not recognized. There's no like conversation that seems to show any recognition, so that's why I'm questioning it.
I let you go back on Novaria.
There we go.
You promised
Spoke
not
too
to
soon.
disappear anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
Spoke too soon.
Remember, we kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
I guess it's just because it's like it's way more aggressive and there's a whole the atmosphere really changes how you perceive a species, right? Because you're like, we're basically in alien territory right now. I got these pods behind me. You're basically the alien queen. Yeah, same one. The Rachni's ability to speak through even corpses is super, super unsettling.
They can't hurt you anymore.
We understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. The children return. They will destroy us all. Release us. We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grud. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us.
She's badly wounded. She needs too much time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, Arlec Company dies. Is that clear?
Oh my god! If we remove that last shackle, she can escape. The Rachni would fight the Reapers. We stay here, all that company dies. Is that clear? Oh, dude, this is not easy because we helped her in Mass Effect 1. They can't be controlled by the Reapers, as she says, but they can sure be stolen and converted and used against us. Oh, that's rough. This is... the inner turmoil!
Listen up! Arlac Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way.
Commander! That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose.
Oh.
Now get us out of here.
I have, I'm not super confident in my choice here. That was a really hard call. At least for me, anyway. I don't know how I feel about this. Because I think we just lost Arlac Company. I think Krogan's gonna lose, Grunt's gonna lose his team.
I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard! My turn.
Don't you fucking dare play sad music for me, bitch. Why the hell are we not fighting with him? I would! Please tell me.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Oh, thank fuck. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, Grunt. Oh my god.
Anybody got something to eat?
Oi!
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
I just thought he...
Shepard, you made it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
I felt like Grunt just leapt off a cliff to his death to take out the Reapers, Reaper Rachni. I was like, I just sent Grunt to his death as well as Arlac Company, and I'm an idiot. Grunt's okay, just bathed in blood. We gave him a battle that he probably truly loved and enjoyed, though. Bathed in the blood of his enemies. He wanted that so badly. He's okay. I think we lost Arlac Company, but we gained the Rachni. That was like one of those decisions where it's like, this this is like too hard for me to literally just this is where the indecisiveness comes out in me, where I'm just like, I really was like, I need time to think about this. I just thought I got Grunt killed. It was playing sad music. They were baiting me. My god.
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Okay. Okay. Heart attack avoided.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to say, bro.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Cool.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Journal updated, priority Tuchanka. So that's been updated again when we already had it. The genophage cure is a success, but it must be synthesized dispersed across all of Tuchanka using the Shroud Tower. Land on Tuchanka and get Evil safely to the tower. Just making sure I haven't missed anything. No, I think we're okay. Tuchanka, the Turian pilot. Yeah, no, actually, no. I don't think we had priority Tuchanka, did we? No, we did. We had a priority mission. I'm just losing my mind, I think. Now I'm not even sure anymore. I'm not even sure anymore. Hang on. Let me have a look. I'll save. Make a new save. Let me reload a previous one just for a sec. I guess this one. Don't even look at my playtime because it's so incorrect. The amount of time I spend sitting in menus and then I accidentally like leave the house to go run an errand and I'm like still sat in the main menu. I'm like, playtime is so screwed in my Mass Effect playthrough. Mass Effect 2 just glitched all over the place. Yeah, there's a priority to Tuchanka. Eve is indeed the key to curing the genophage. For creating cure will take time. Continue to assist Turian and Krogan allies in the fight. Oh, okay, so it just says continue to assist while the cure is synthesized. So going to do the thing with Grunt was the key to getting Tuchanka's mission to update. But we still can do the Turian platoon mission as well. Okay. That's cool. I just needed to make sure that I hadn't just accidentally done something in the wrong order and just screwed over a mission, but I think we're okay. So we'll go back to current save. Let's check the journal. So we've got a bunch of new stuff. So Grunt's alive. We have a Rachni Queen. I think we lost Arlak Company in that fight, which is unfortunate. And I almost thought that I lost Grunt. God damn it. I was like, I've just made the stupidest mistake, but we'll see how we go. Like, you know, we had some problems with the Rachni. It's not the Rachni's fault. It was the Reaper's fault. The Rachni kept their promise, you know. Why should I leave her to die and fault her over something that is not her fault?
Tuchanka, the Krogan homeworld, boasts extreme temperatures, virulent diseases, and predatory fauna. Around 1900 BCE, the Krogan discovered atomic weapons and promptly sent their planet into a nuclear winter. The majority of
we remember this, so that's okay. Technology.
It may be possible to reverse the genophage by extracting an immunity from the genetic data of a cured Krogan female. A Solarian geneticist named Malin, a former student of Dr. Morden Solis, discovered the cure through unethical experimentation on live subjects. The complexity and durability of the genophage derives from biochemical countermeasures that the Solarians wove into the plague in an attempt to make the sterilization incurable. No one is certain of how Malin circumvented the countermeasures, but his work was complete enough to allow replication of his results. In its original form, the cure restored fertility but severely compromised the immune system. This resulted in slow, painful death for all but one of Malin's test subjects. If the beneficial aspects of the cure can be isolated, a specially tailored virus could repair the affected genes in other Krogan.
Nice. And Codex Secondary, we've got technology. The Shroud. What the Krogan call the Shroud is a technological remnant of the Solarian uplift. After Tuchanka's nuclear war released tons of smoke and dust into the atmosphere, the planet temporarily cooled from global dimming, except at the poles, where the albedo was lowered by soot. As clouds trapped the resulting heat, enormous swaths of permafrost melted, releasing methane captured in clathrates from previous millennia. This potent greenhouse gas created a runaway heat cycle that was called the nuclear summer. Without intervention, Tuchanka would have sunk into a slow but certain mass extinction. The Solarian solution was to assemble the Shroud, a permanent sun shield of trillions of tiny diffractory lenses placed at the L1 Lagrange point, the point in space where the lens's naturally stable orbit would shade the planet. The Solarians settled on a delivery method that became known as the Shroud Towers. The towers were essentially enormous coil guns that could fire a payload of lenses into space, along with the equipment necessary to monitor the payload's trajectories. Many Krogan warlords enthusiastically approved of the plan, some because they believed in saving their homeworld, but most because they saw future military applications for the Shroud Towers. The Shroud was completed on schedule over the next few decades, by which time the Rachni held the warlords' full attention. The Krogan rebellions were not kind to the Shroud Towers. All but one was destroyed during the push for Krogan demilitarization. The remaining tower, often referred to as the Shroud, even though that is technically incorrect, was repurposed for cloud seeding and atmospheric repair. It remains on the landscape as an anachronism, a symbol of a time when Krogan and Solarians helped themselves by aiding one another. There you go. Cool, so we can now actually go to Tuchanka for the priority mission, as well as the platoon and the Cerberus attack. We've got the ability to rendezvous with Aria's fleet for Omega. We've got Leviathan. We've got the Book of Planix, which we still haven't found Irune yet. I'll have to have a look for that. And a bunch of other stuff like heating unit stabilizers. Bloody blah, you know. Stuff to find, little errands. So we'll have a chat to our people now that we've done that mission. See if we've got any updates, because Anderson was available on the old vidcom.
Shepard, so I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There've been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate.
Yeah, let's not
Keep
do that.
yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Just like the suicide mission, we fully intend to live to tell the tale. Thank you very much.
Commander, that was a skillful operation back on Sirkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Warden Solis knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised a Solarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind. I'm just happy this one played to our advantage.
Okay. We have spoken about these points before. I wonder if there'll be an update though. Let's have a look.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us.
No, this is the same.
Same on Earth.
Yeah, this is the same.
The strategist... My civilization.
The Krogan will make sure that doesn't happen.
Assuming you're successful with the cure.
We will be.
You have to be, Commander. I don't want to go down as history's last Primarch.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
So you can talk to them and it'll open up, he'll still have something to say, which is good, so I assume you might as well.
Need something, Shepard?
Nope. Is this... my goldfish brain. Let me just see if I recall these.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That is...
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, he said this already. Cool.
What's the situation back?
I'm still getting scattered reports. I won't let those things take... My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Shepard?
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
And I like that even if you talk to them and they don't have anything new to add in the dialogue wheel, stuff at the beginning and end of those conversations can add things, so that's really cool. You got that tissue sample?
You hear we had to evac another colony? We're losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
Bruh. That's cold. Yeah, let's drop an asteroid on them. Let's just do asteroid X-57.
Civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Finally, I've been trying to get to Benning for ages. Alright. So we can finally... So Cerberus abductions and there's Benning evidence. So we can find out what happened to Dominic's son. Cool. Okay, planet's locations. Benning was once a thriving human colony, but the Reapers have rounded up a large portion of the populace for processing. Some pockets of civilian resistance still elude the Reapers, however, and rescue attempts are underway. A resistance radio established during the early days of the attack continues to broadcast, exhorting survivors to band together and discussing rumors of safe havens. Unfortunately, those rumors have begun to result in ambushes, increasing the desperation of those who remain free. Through all this, Benning's automated agricultural systems have continued to operate, leading to unprecedented stores of food in the planet's granaries and warehouses. Yeah. Okay. Well, I should speak to Trainer as well. I've already committed to this direction, so I'm going to chat to these two. And then we'll speak to Trainer.
Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and... No, that's about it.
I gotta say, something that, and I'm making this observation so late into the series, but something that really surprises me is how not traditional sort of this whole cockpit deal is in Mass Effect compared to other sci-fi properties that we see. Like, clearly Joker is able to see all he needs to see on these screens that kind of do everything, but like you get like a limited visual of, like, you know, if maybe you want to actually get like an actual eye on things instead of seeing it through a screen. His vision is very impaired with actually seeing the actual, you know, outside of the ship. So there you go. He's able to see what he needs, but it's definitely like a unique sort of thing for me. Usually you'll have like a very clear. That's kind of seems to be like the trend. There you go.
Shepard, I had a question about human behavior.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
There's a point.
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Tell me about it.
Hello, Shepard.
Calling Edie a blabbermouth.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, he learned from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah.
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
It wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about that.
Commander?
I am a bit concerned about that. It's a harsh choice, though. Oh. Oh. Okay. Didn't know I could do that.
You know, my lab studied the Rachni. Long-distance communication with no time lag, the ability to control workers, and at close range, the Queen can even speak through dead or dying members of other species.
Glad they're on our side.
If we can develop instant long-range communication without quantum entanglement, maybe when this war is over.
Hey, if anyone can do it, it might be you, Trainer. You just work with Edie, get us some instant communication.
Commander.
That'd be cool. Alright, people do have updates for us, so we'll run down on different locations and talk to people. One females in Krogan. Garrus is in the lounge now, so he's moved. Engineering. Shuttle bay. Oh, I've been forgetting to... Why have I been forgetting to go down and speak to these guys? I apologize. I honestly keep overlooking the shuttle bay, and I don't even know why. I literally go, cool, we've spoken to everyone, and it is so unintentional. I just literally went, oh yeah, why do I keep forgetting to go down to the armory? Like, I'm not intentionally avoiding it. I even haven't been speaking to Diana Olas as well. I forgot to check in with her. I think it really does kind of make it a little bit clear sometimes when some characters can tend to be a little bit more forgettable than others. It doesn't mean I don't like talking to them and getting their information. I'm trying to get as much information as I can. It's totally slipped my mind to not go down to the shuttle bay.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Oh, finally.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Gee, that young? 109.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I'm a badass.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later? I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying.
Oh, nice. I got the warp ability.
Perhaps we can talk later.
If what Chavik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? This is... I really love this wake-up call for Liara, who spent her whole life studying the Protheans, fascinated with them. Like, think of how much we could learn. Like, they're amazing. Only to meet one and have that sort of reality shattered for her. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Leo a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. So we've got Rachni working on the goddamn Crucible. Audio log. Grunt addresses new Arlac company recruits. Recruit. Still don't understand why they put a tank-green freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt. Laughter. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to... Someone help him up. We move within an hour. I'll be keen to talk to Grunt, so hopefully we can get some closure or updates on if Arlac company made it out. But I don't think they did, because Grunt was the only one to come back to the shuttle with us, so I think we kind of messed that one up. Kind of messed that one up. I'll have to see where Grunt is too, because he's not highlighted on the ship. And Garrus is in the lounge. Just all the way over there. Yeah, we've got Rex and female. But we don't have, yeah, Grunt's not here, or at least not, you know, listed on the map there. Let's go into the med bay while we're here.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilize climate, impress population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
So that's new.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Prefer to let her recover fully.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
Okay.
You always defended your Genophage.
Never change.
Okay,
Reaper invasion.
so only the new thing with the Shroud.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Okay. So reassign power bonuses. Okay, so we've got warp ammo. So reassign bonus powers. Does that mean I get a whole bunch of them, or I can only have like one at a time? Unsure. Reassign powers. Oh, you can reset powers. You can reset it for free too, which is awesome. Because it says to reassign bonus powers. So if I buy warp ammo, for example, what's that going to do? Oh no, I can just buy them. Huh. Okay. But, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, is like, am I gonna have enough points to level everything up? No. So I'm really kind of wanting to focus on what I can. Like, I'm gonna put some more points into fitness at this point. Shield recharge delay or melee damage by 75 when an enemy is killed. And then health and barrier by 25 or melee damage by 25%. Recharge speed biotic charge up by 200% after an enemy is killed by heavy melee. So biotic charge, heavy melee, Nova, biotic charge, rinse and repeat. I think we might go for that instead of health and barrier bonus. That's pretty crazy. Which means I will probably want to do my... Then... Oh, melee spree, melee synergy. Because melee damage by 25, melee damage by 75 for 30 seconds. So kill an enemy with a heavy melee. Then my recharge speed goes up by 200%. I actually think you want to do these two. You get 100% melee damage increase, essentially. And you just keep meleeing. Like heavy melee, more melee damage, biotic charge, melee, blah blah blah, rinse and repeat. Or you can do shield recharge and health barrier bonuses. I think we might. I'll chuck it in there, and then we can upgrade the last one. We'll fully upgrade charge and Nova before anything else, and I might even, if I reset my powers eventually, I might pull incendiary ammo out and go to cryo ammo instead. But I only tend to pick one or the other, and this is how our reputation's looking at the moment. We've got a little bit of spice in there down the bottom, a little bit of spice. Okay, I would have thought we might have seen Grunt in here too, because we brought him back onto the ship with us, so he should be here. I wonder if Grunt's going to be pissed off that his spot in the cargo bay is gone.
Wasn't the first time I faced Rachni.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Noveria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, it didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride.
So good. They're just two dudes chilling out.
Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now.
I'm assuming that means... Would that mean that Grunt would be our a war asset that we've obtained now, and he's probably in our list of people, but he's not here? That's like a little bit of a shame to me. I know that it would be so difficult to have all of the people that we know on the Normandy, or even able to speak to them. Like, if I want to speak to Jack some more and she can give me some updates on stuff, but it's really hard to naturally give them so much to talk about, and for them to have new things to talk about throughout the course of the playthrough. I totally get that challenge from a developer standpoint, but like, I wish I could have the ability to see Jack and Kasumi and all the people that are just like in my war assets list at the moment, but They're not on the Normandy, not even just to hang out. They're just not even here.
Siding with the giant spiders again, huh, Shepard? Let's hope this finally pays off.
Well, I mean, I can only hope, huh?
Most people have never even seen Arachni. The Normandy, we're a regular safari tour. If I never see another spider again, I'll die a contented Turian. Unless they have spiders in the afterlife. Damn. Maybe later.
Maybe later. He's telling his war stories. Alright, he's telling his war stories. We'll drop into the crew's quarters just to see if Adams and Dr. Chakwas have anything else going on in here.
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down. I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tally did.
But Caden didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again. Hello, Commander.
Commander.
Wonderful. Just eavesdropping on your conversation. I hope that's fine. You ever just miss Samara's meditation? Okay. Down to engineering. And we'll actually go to the shuttle bay this time. I'm dedicated.
Rachni, that must get your mouth watering.
Can't do a story. That's as classified as it gets.
I suppose it would cause a panic, but wouldn't the news drive up recruiting?
It might also piss off a Krogan with diplomatic immunity. No thanks. Commander.
Okay. Such a bizarre character choice.
Gabby, is it true you helped repair Edie's mobile frame after that last mission?
She just needed an extra pair of hands. I am an engineer, remember?
Were oils and lubricants involved? Was there any moaning?
In your dreams, Kenneth.
If only my imagination was that good.
Bro, that's a bit too far. Chill out, will ya?
Those FBA couplings you got us are still holding up.
Like, can you not creep out Engineer Daniels? Please, mate. Gabby doesn't need any of it.
Nothing to report.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shepard.
Like, keep it in your head, bud. Okay, nothing going on in here. We've got Javik in the cargo that we'll speak to. And then ready, we'll open the doors, and it'll be Grunt trying to beat the shit out of, out of Javik for being like, "You're in my room!" Unfortunately not.
Commander, I understand you faced Rachni on your mission.
You know about them?
In our cycle, we use them as weapons. Biological proxies. It was before I was born, but every Prothean had heard the stories. When we knew of them, the Rachni spent their lives singing thoughts to each other. But our scientists were more interested in their biology. The Rachni were well suited to harsh conditions. So we bred them for violence, selecting the most cunning and warlike of the queens. Then we unleashed them upon our enemies. For a time, it worked, until they became too cunning and warlike and turned on us.
Wow.
We put them down before they could develop any further. We thought they had been exterminated. Yet it seems our experiment evolved into this cycle's nemesis. There was no such thing as trusting the Rachni in our cycle. They were animals. But if they will fight the Reapers now, so be it. Rachni proved the universe favors the strong. Our cycle tried to exterminate them, then yours, and they still survived. I would prefer to be alone.
Alright, bud. I do like how fascinated he is with the changes and updates over time from his time to ours. It's very cool. Shuttle bay, please. Alright, buds. I have neglected you. Where are you?
I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out. I'm just saying.
Is he saying he wants to come?
Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell. More than something else. His mouth moves faster than a frog on a hot rock in the middle of summer.
Rachni? Of all the things that... It's like you got the opposite of a horseshoe up your ass.
Alright, bud, chill out. I was considering taking you to Tuchanka for a second. You stay in line, bud.
Grunt is crazier than you, and that's saying something.
It's because I raised him. It's because I raised him.
Hey.
Hey. We could potentially take him. He's asking to come along.
Dog.
He's asking to come along to Tuchanka. Who would I have taken normally to Tuchanka? I would have taken Garrus and probably Javik. We could afford one mission to be with Vega, don't you think?
Sir Kesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of your shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
At least, like, we're still getting dialogue related to the Sirkesh mission, so it's good.
The munitions you carry into the field deserve at least a triple check. Commander?
Okay. Wonderful. So I don't miss too much with those guys, so that's okay. I don't miss so much. I can afford to buy some upgrades though now on these. I got a lot of credits, so let's just keep going. There we go. So you can fully upgrade to number 5. So they keep like the tier system from like Mass Effect 1, where you would get like the weapons with the Roman numerals next to it. So they brought that back again, but instead of finding them all, it's different where you upgrade them instead. There you go. Fully upgrade that one. What else are we using? We haven't really used. Not really using much else. I'm not anyway. I'd upgrade the Mantis for Garrus. Is he using the Mantis? Yeah, he's using the Mantis. There you go. Fully upgrade that as well, for now. Shuttle bay, so that's done. Engineering crew deck, CIC. Alright, wonderful. Okay, so we have our next destination, which looks to be priority Tuchanka, but we can also take a little detour to Benning because we've got some stuff to do on there as well. But we've spoken to our crews. You know, we've got everything going on here.
Commander.
And we're ready to move on. So we'll bring this episode to a close. Thank you so much for coming along to this episode of Mass Effect 3. And I'll see you next time where we'll do some more of the assignments naturally before moving on to Tuchanka. So I'll see you then.